Well, rugby league was a male-dominated sport, and I think in times have changed now where we do have a lot of pathways for our women. And I think when you look at community and local rural, a lot more women are playing the game now, so that's bringing a different demographic to the game. So you're getting your nans and your pops, you know, people that probably wouldn't have come and watched the game before because their daughters, their granddaughters, their cousins, their nieces are now playing the game in rugby league. And when you look at that, that's obviously got to be a good thing in moving forward.
The growth of women within rugby league is massive. It's 115% have grown over the last 2 years, and that together equates to about 48% of the national total, which is fantastic. So it gives us a great opportunity then to work with the clubs to make sure that domestic violence does not happen and make sure the women are safe and everybody's safe in the home environment, in the club environment.
Like back in the day when I was growing up as a kid, you'd see nothing but men out there. We had 3 grades of football. Once they come off the field, they pretty much congregate in your wives section or in partners and just the footy players. So there wasn't much mingling. But since the girls have come on board and they've been playing league tag, I think it's 3 or 4 years in our comp. We come off the field and we all just sit amongst each other.
You know, the young girls are getting amongst it and they want to be a part of it. They want to be strong women, and it empowers them and gives them a voice, and it gives them, you know, some pride.
No, I think it's a really, really good cultural change, especially for women. And I actually witnessed the first women's grand final in Sydney at ANZ Stadium, and they were just unbelievable. Yeah,
with women getting involved in the game a lot more, it's definitely a lot more organised. It's what the game needed, I think, for growth.
It does bring families closer together. It does make women more inclusive, and I think it makes it a safer place too. So it decreases the violence, I suppose, in a way, at the actual games.
The crowd we get out of here now for the women is just as strong as what we get with the men. So it's just a change right across rugby league. And the boys, they get out and they really barrack for the girls and get right into it, and the girls barrack for the boys. But it's a really good, it's just a change in the whole of the RRL and CRL now, because it's like I said, you know, we've got to stop domestic violence, and the way we're going to do it is, bring everybody together.
We've seen a huge shift in the conversation around domestic and family violence and sexual violence as well over the last 5 to 10 years. And as part of that, we've also seen a real shift in the way that rugby league is also, you know, bringing young women up through the code, but also, you know, in leadership as well. And that's so important. It's important for girls and young women who are seeing that, but it's also really important for boys and young men as well to see that actually we are equal. And coming along to a match on a Saturday, seeing that stuff visually is super important.
Yeah, the CRL in such a powerful position at the moment through their community and rugby league clubs themselves to make sure the message gets through. We don't want to see women or children murdered in the homes or children abused in the homes. We want to make sure that people are educated correctly through rugby league, and we can use that as the hook to make sure that does happen, and everyone is safe in their home environment as well as the game environment.
The CRL are doing an amazing job, you know, getting all these clubs on board to take a stand against domestic violence, and if we don't act on those rules that they've put in place, it's going to be a lot more families and children and women affected by it, and it's going to be an epidemic we're struggling to get out of.
Rugby league attracts all different races, and everyone loves the game in general. It's what we call a big gathering of our people coming together, different communities, and enjoying the fun. You see the kids while the main game's playing, the kids are throwing the ball around at the same time. That's how much love and passion they have for it. A lot of that stuff around the domestic violence, the abuse and those types of things, there's no need for it at games, and we hope to stamp it out.